All right, good. Keep reading Baruch.
Baruch? Sorry.
Don't give me this land. And the Arab said, get out of here. We don't know you. We know king. What the heck you go here? And he said, well, God brought me here. And only God can
We'll start from verse 30. It says, Baruch 2:30. For I knew they would not hear me because the stiff-necked people.
Right, we stiff-necked as hell, and we just seen it. I'm saying, telling dude, telling, oh
There it
boy.
goes. That's what it goes.
camera.
There it goes.
White man with a stiff-necked people.
Well, wait,
Great debater.
Great, where you been hiding, man?
I've been through here I work right up there, as you know. Every Saturday I come through here.
Huh?
You guys have not been here.
We've been here every week, bro.
Not on Saturday. I come through every Saturday.
Yeah, we show you the video.
Weather's cold, you people head inside.
Oh, not us.
You're not tough like the white Europeans.
Oh, okay.
Just dominated this country since you came over.
Well, you know what? The Most High allow you to do that.
But we already explained to you this 1,000,001 times, man.
Why?
And you don't see that your country's on its way out, man.
No, they're not.
You see? And that's why you don't get it, man. You don't get it, man. We've
How
already
is the
shown
country
you
on its way out?
the economy is done.
Why are you giving the angry look like this?
The 18, listen, you $18 trillion in debt. Racial tension is building.
Debt? Go ahead, all right.
North Korea checkmated them because they got nuclear weapons. Now they're trying to make peace with Iran.
Who?
America. You don't hear about that Iranian deal?
We're not making peace with them.
You didn't hear the deal?
Deals have to be made.
What's the deal?
With who?
With Iran. With Iran.
But like,
What's the deal? You know what the deal is?
Elaborate.
Iran saying, okay, we'll stop our nuclear proliferation, but you have to uplift all your sanctions.
Which and the United States
And America said no. No, we're not uplifting all that sanctions.
That's not true. They didn't say no. They said we'll lift them as long as you keep your. And I mean, I'm kind of guessing it is not what
You
I
are
do.
guessing because you didn't read what they said, bro. They
Well, who
said
said?
America's saying they're not uplifting all their sanctions because they don't fully.
I know America said it, but where did you read that America said it?
It's all over the news.
Which news?
CNN.
Do you believe everything that's on the news?
Okay, so you okay? No. Let me ask you a question.
I asked you a question.
You did ask me. I got it from the news. Inform me then.
Do you believe the question was? Do you believe everything is on the news? Answer that. I don't answer.
Okay, so how do we know what's going on?
You're not answering my question.
Listen, I'm asking. How do
you
listen,
believe everything is on the news?
We don't believe everything that's on the news,
All
but
right.
the news keeps you what they notify you what's happening around the planet Earth.
Okay, but
my
you
question
just said though.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
You answered it honestly.
How do you know what's going on over there? Do you have people over there on the ground?
No, of course not.
So how the hell
I
you know?
personally no.
So how do you know what's going on between the deals behind closed doors? How do you know?
You don't.
That's why they have the news. That's why they have reporters.
Okay, but
A reporter
are they
does
always
what?
going to tell the truth?
Listen.
You know you're not. You know they're not.
Bro,
You know they're not.
we know the news don't tell the full truth.
Right.
That's why you have to go to different sources. That's why we go to Russia Today. That's why we go to Al Jazeera. And they all said the same thing. They're not coming to an agreement.
Al Jazeera said this?
Unless you can notify
Al
me.
Jazeera said this?
You really think Iran and America's gonna make peace?
No. But you said Al Jazeera said what?
Al Jazeera,
Said
Russia
what?
Today, CNN, they all saying the same thing.
Even
The deal is gonna fall through. They're not gonna come together.
Even Euro
Because Iran knows as soon as America disarmed them, that's gonna make them weak, and they're gonna go in there and take them out, just like they did to Saddam, just like they did to Gaddafi.
Well, what could make the deal? Again, I'll say it a million
You
times.
really think Iran?
Can I finish?
No, you really think Iran is gonna give up their potential to have nuclear weapons so America could go in there and do what they want?
See.
Man, you're delusional, man. Look at North Korea. Bush used to threaten North Korea. As soon as North Korea showed that they had nuclear capability, do America talk about them anymore? They may talk shit, but they won't go over there and mess with them because they know they have that nuclear bomb now. Everybody wants to have that nuclear bomb to keep America at bay. That's the whole
Not just
point.
America.
All right.
Not just
Who else
America.
is going over invading countries? China ain't doing it. Russia ain't doing it. Who's doing that? America and NATO.
All right. Well, who you say invade a country? Who did we invade?
Didn't they invade Iraq? Didn't they invade Afghanistan?
Were we attacked?
Did so Saddam Hussein has something to do with 9/11.
Saddam Hussein. The reason I believe we went after Saddam
I'm not
Hussein.
dealing with belief. They accused him of having weapons of mass destruction, and they accused him of having something to do with 9/11. What are weapons of mass destruction?
Saddam Hussein was trying to mess with America's energy resources.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Well, let me give you an example. Can I say?
Let me hear.
Didn't he invade Kuwait?
Who gave him the weapons to do that?
Well, that's not the question, though.
No, I'm asking you a question again.
That's not.
Who gave him the weapons to do that? Who orders were he under to do that?
Right. When we were friends with
Donald Rumsfeld gave him those weapons to do those.
No, we didn't give him the weapons to do that.
Yes, they did give him the weapons to do that.
You gotta take things in chronological order.
Listen,
let me just say this real quick, and then you go. You gotta take things in chronological order. At one time, yeah, we were friends with Hussein.
Who gave him the weapons?
I don't know.
Oh, you being the devil.
Well, no, let me say.
Give me a Joe Percy for you being the devil.
Don't
start the devil. You being the devil.
But we were on one subject. Let me say, Hussein went into Kuwait. He did, right? He did. Nod your head, yes or no. Forgetting for a fact for a second with the weapons, he did. Why did he do it? Because he was trying to mess with America's resources. He was trying to mess with. Because at the time we were getting a lot of oil from Kuwait.
No, that's not the reason why. Saddam Hussein wanted nothing to do with America at that point. That's what America always does. If they see they can't control you, then they go in there and bomb you and destroy you.
Why did he invade Kuwait?
Listen.
I'm listening.
Why? Give me Job 13.
But tell me why he invaded Kuwait. Before you go to this.
He had his own reasons why he was going to war with Kuwait. We don't know the reason why he was going to war with Kuwait.
He wanted to mess with America's resources.
He was not messing with America's resources, man.
I believe he was.
Why is America over there in the Middle East?
That's why America went after him.
No, that's not why the reason why they went. The reason why they went after him because they couldn't control him anymore. Just like Gaddafi. Why did they take down Gaddafi?
I don't know.
Gaddafi he didn't want to deal with the petrodollar no more.
Well, I think, but wait a minute, Gaddafi was taken down by his own people, right?
No, America set up those rebels. You know that.
No, I don't know that.
Just like the war in Syria. They're at war with Syria now, right?
What?
They're at war with Syria right now, right?
Who?
America. America set up the rebels to take down Assad. Just like they set up the rebels to take down Gaddafi. Now they see they can't control the rebels no more, they call them ISIS. Just like America trained Osama bin Laden in the 80s, right? They train all these people that they claim they're war with.
There are times that we are friends with people who we may not want to be friends with, but we do it anyway.
Listen, they doing it for their own self-interest.
Well,
now,
of course. Yes, that's right. We do things for our own self-interest.
Well, I ask you a question.
What people don't. What country doesn't?
I ask you this question. Why did they go on? You said, who did we invade? Didn't we attack first? Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. That's the the accusations that was on the table. They said he had something to do with 9/11 and he had weapons of mass destruction. They never found these weapons of mass destruction and he had nothing to do with 9/11.
I don't remember hearing that we were saying he had anything to do with 9/11.
Yes, he did. Those are the two main things. That's what Bush said to the public. That's what Bush said to the public. Yes, he did say that.
I disagree with that.
Hold on. Didn't Bush say that he has something to do with 9/11? And he said this guy has.
What do you think he's gonna say here? Why don't you just hold a gun to his head?
Okay.
Of course he's gonna say yes.
Those are the two accusations that were on the table. They went in there. They
no, but I don't remember hearing about.
But when they went in, right, and say he had what was that? The big gun or some shit like that, right? Weapons of mass destruction, right? When he went over there and invaded, where was that? It was no weapons to be found whatsoever. Am I right?
Right, but he had at one point. He did have weapons.
Did he have weapons?
But did he have weapons of mass destruction?
He was in possession.
No, he didn't have mass destruction. Talking about nuclear weapons.
He mustard gas people.
You can find nuclear missiles. You could determine nuclear missiles from a satellite for the radiation. So you're telling me that
Hussein did put mustard gas on his own people?
That's not weapons of mass destruction. They talking about nuclear. The same thing they're accusing Iran of. That's the same thing they accused Saddam of. That was not true. But I'm gonna see if I can pull up something. And you know that. Then they went in and they bombed and destroyed Gaddafi NATO. Right? They used drones. Why?
On who? Gaddafi?
Yes. Why? On Libya. Why? All those uprisings that happened. Who do you think that was behind that? America. Maybe. See, you're not a just man.
I'm not saying
you.
Yo, the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 4. It says, "But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value."
See, this is what the Guardian said. This was 2006. They said Bush.
Who's the Guardian?
This is a news article.
May or may not be true.
May or not be true.
well, because you know.
Well,
let me say this, and you know this.
Well, listen, I remember before I was even conscious, I heard them say Saddam probably had something. He was probably working with Bin Laden, which we know that was an inside job. No Arab brought down them 2 buildings. That's a goddamn. You really think America's gonna allow an Arab in some cave in Afghanistan to construct the downfall of them 2 buildings and hit the Pentagon? Hell's no.
Yeah. There was no plane at the Pentagon anyway to hit the Pentagon. Man. There was no plane to hit the Pentagon. There was not.
So like we said, you had war. It was
a missile. There was no plane.
What missile?
You know.
Well, who sent that? Who fired that missile?
What do you think? The Americans.
We blew up our own
Of
Pentagon.
course. Yes. Of course.
For laws to be changed in America, catastrophic
buildings.
Things that catastrophic has to happen.
Hitler do it? When you read about what's this guy Caesar?
Julius?
No, Nero Caesar. When he wanted to get the Christians out of Rome, right? He burned buildings and he blamed the Christians as a new radical group. And by doing that, he was justified in putting them near.
Maybe that's what he did, but we don't do that.
America does that. In order to pass certain laws, they have to create certain events. It's called order through chaos. We pay the bad guys, they do it, then we come with the real solution. We want to disarm the public. We want to spy on you. Then Bush passed the Patriot Act that made every so-called citizen an enemy of the state.
Who said?
Oh man, man, listen, go home, read up, and come back next week. Because a lot of things you don't know, man.
I'm tired, I've been cooking all day.
All right. Anyway, like I was saying before. You know, every time we gotta see this is we just not knowledgeable on the scriptures. We're knowledgeable on history. Like the brother Yohana broke it down from like, don't talk about why Saddam did this and that. Why are you even in the Middle East? You on this side of the world, why are you worried about what he doing? And on top of that, you gave him the weapons to do it.
Same thing with Bin Laden to fight against the Russia, the Cold War. You know,
and they took down Gaddafi and all these guys in the Middle East. They don't want to deal with you no more. Oh, they're ISIS, and this and that, blah 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 blah. So the white man is always in these games. Give me Habakkuk 2:5, and he always try to come up here and justify their evil, man. And he know what we saying is true, but it's just pride and denial. It's just denial, denial, man. And like we say, you're not a just man, Maybe.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 5. Yea, also, because he had transgressions by wine.
Yeah, he transgressed by wine. His philosophy, his doctrine, his new world order. Read on.
He's a proud man.
The white man is a proud man. Why?
Neither keepeth at home.
Because he don't keep at home. He wants everything. He took down America. He took the resources from Africa. Took the resource from South America. You got the Boxers Rebellion over there in China. He took Australia from the Aborigines. Taking oil from the Arabs. Right? Now he wants to go out into space. They had the space war between America and Russia. Give me Psalms the 73rd chapter. Everything this white man wants, sees, he wants. He wants everything, man. In his power and his possession. So we laugh at these idiots talking about why we start black businesses and blah, 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 blah. You don't think the white man wants his peace? You really think you're going to set up peacefully in this society, coexist, and he's not going to bother you? And he's bothering people on the other side of the world. You niggas are clowns. America was never our resting place. America was our place to serve captivity, slavery, reflect on our wrongdoings, and the Lord come, destroy it, and deliver us, man. That was always his intention. His intention was you to come over here and break bread with Esau, man. The Gadites did it, and what happened? They got put on them reservations. And read what you got, Psalm 73 and 4.
The book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 4.
Let me hear verse 3.
For I was envious at the foolish.
This is what David said. He said, I was envious at the foolish. Who's the foolish? The scripture says the fool has said in his heart that there is no God, Esau. But he said he was envious at the foolish. Why?
When I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
When he saw how the wicked always prosper. Because the wicked do prosper, man. Because this is a wicked society. So it makes sense. Read on.
For there are no bands in their depth, but their strength is firm. they are not in trouble as other men.
They're not in trouble as other men. You go to the ghettos right now, Esau ain't there. See, but trouble gonna come because when that dollar fall, that's gonna be it. And guess what? Their own government gonna checkmate them with martial law, man. And like the Lord said, if a kingdom be divided against itself, the kingdom can't stand. But read on.
It says, they are not troubled as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasses them about as a chain. Violence cover them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness.
That's the point I wanted. Their eyes stand out with fatness. Read on.
They have more than heart could wish.
And they have everything in their power, but they want more than that, man. I mean, every single. That's why they want to have this microchip, because even though they still have everything in their possession, there's still a lot of activity that they can't make money on. There's still a lot of transactions that they can't see. Like, I paid his brother to fix my car. I give him $5,000. The government didn't know about that. They had no clue that I gave him $5,000, man. But with that microchip, they gonna see now. You see what I'm saying? Read on.
They are corrupt. They speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully.
Speak lawfully. All right. Read on.
They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Let me read verse 12.
Behold,
that's a good chapter. That whole chapter is a good chapter. Read on.
There are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches. Verily, I have cleansed my heart in vain and washed my hands in innocency. For all the day long have I been plagued and chastised every morning. If I say I will speak thus, behold, I shall offend against the generation of thy children. When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me.
Come on, let me hear verse 12 again.
It says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world.
These are the ungodly who prosper in the world, man. Read on. I want to get a point what he said.
They increase in riches.
Read verse. Let me go close it. Give me Job 20.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. The book of Job, chapter 20. Verse what? Start of what?
4.
Verse 4. Knowest thou that this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
The joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment. This is only a moment to the Most High, Esau ruling. It's not going to always be this way, man. Read on.
Though his excellency mount up on the heavens, and his head reach up to the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night.
And that's what's going to happen. And that's happening right now. How much minutes is on?
18.